Huh?
So there's number 3?
Quarter of 1.
I'd probably put Arizona 3. The running back upgrade doesn't make their offense good per se, but it makes their offense good enough to a point where the defense is so ridiculous. Like, that team, I think, is capable of winning against any team in the game.
I'm sure.
But the offense, by default, was so bad that...
Are you nerfing their D?
Nerfing their D?
Yeah. Why are you nerfing Washington?
Because Washington's D is better.
Even when you nerf Washington's D,
Yeah.
their D is still great.
When you nerf Washington's D, their D is still ridiculous.
But Arizona has no bad.
It's Arizona. It's Seth Joyner, Aeneas Williams, Eric Hill, Clyde Simmons, the other dude they have on D-line.
It's the question of depth, like at every level, which Washington has.
Yeah.
And just those got.
So that's
those guys right there.
Washington has obnoxious potential for tradability. Arizona really doesn't. Literally, Arizona has a bunch of dudes that can't get better. You know, like, who are you going to trade Seth Joyner for? Who are you going to trade Aeneas Williams for? Like, you know.
Did you read all of your praise and stuff like that for people?
Alright, so Arizona's 3.
That's what I would put
You got Chris
for.
Jones.
Their offense is not good, but I think it's good enough that I could win with it because that defense would allow me to shut down everything.
So,
Marshall. Does anybody have this game? Wow.
is Washington then
all around him?
before?
I'm sure somebody has the game. He just spun through my lines.
I do not pick Tampa as the best out of the Central any longer.
Bears.
Yeah, the Bears are the best team in the Central. Maybe Minnesota. But the Bears offense is just so deep. Like, because they can basically field whoever their best dudes are on offense, and their offense is sick. Once they get a quarterback upgrade, like, that team's just, like, the big play potential is obnoxious. And literally, Mark Carrier can shut down everything. I hate that defense insofar as you have to do everything, but Mark Carrier makes it possible. So, to me, I like them better than Tampa Bay, just because they seem to be better for trading at quarterback. Tampa has always struggled to trade a quarterback. And that's... So...
Alright, so who's fourth? Washington and the Bears.
Maybe Dallas. Washington, to me, right, is number 5, and that's the reason that Terry Allen might have to stay on the team.
Okay.
Without Terry Allen, Washington is 5 in that division to me. Dallas is basically, to me, a Green Bay style of offense, but I think slightly better than Green Bay's offense. Their playbook's not as good, but it's still solid. Defensively, they're basically an upgraded Saints defense with a slightly downgraded corner in Kevin Smith. But that's what you're getting. You're essentially getting I guess, kind of like a hybrid of St. Louis, New Orleans for defense, with a Green Bay style of offense, with a better quarterback, with Michael Irvin, with Kevin Williams, with Jay Novacek, with Darryl Johnston, with David Lang. Like, their running back field is slow, kind of like, it's slower than what San Francisco has, but it has hitting power better than what San Francisco has. So it's kind of a wash, but if people start playing dime against you, you can make crazy shit happen, especially if you can hit Moose out of the backfield. Because Moose has like 44 receptions. And he's just a monster with 81 hitting power. And he moves faster than Brad Mustard, like a lot faster.
Not think that you're making the teams too
Average? No. None of these teams are average. I just told you that those are, I think, like, I would probably take Dallas over Chicago because their defense is deeper. But that's my top 5. I would probably go Dallas, then. So here's the thing with Washington. Washington, I think, has the biggest learning curve of all of the teams in the East because their playbooks are so foreign to the NFTGL. Every other team can have, you can draw on other NFTGL team knowledge. Washington's one playbook, no one has any of those plays. Like, none. All of those motion plays are just weird. And there were some plays, like just in the playtesting that I was doing, I did a lot with Jordan and I did season against the computer. They're all playing against the computer, specifically running plays, is really hard to really get a good feel for what those plays are capable of in mid games, which is really what matters. And there are a lot of like routes, the way like weird things like O-line shifts, the way the O-line lines up that I've never seen before out of any play. And there's weird like O-line shifts from play to play. Like, you know the broken runs, right? The way the broken run looks. Are you familiar with the running play on the right play that looks exactly like the broken run?
Yes.
Okay? But it plays nothing like it. It actually plays the way the line shifts and opens. It looks like one of the run and shoot plays that Detroit has, but that goes through the middle. That's the way it plays out.
Oh, come on.
And it ends up playing like that, which is really neat. So I think Washington, and that's one of the reasons I rank them so low, is that they have a huge learning curve. But I've seen Jordan use that team, and like the defense is sick. Like even with the 2 players they're losing, they literally have
That's so bad for me.
a guy who statistically is identical to Sam Mills, but he has a bump in his back. And he's their number 2 linebacker still. They have another dude who is almost Dante Jones. Okay? Then they have Tom Carter, who is a 63 interception, like 50, I think he's like 56, 31, 63 cornerback. Okay? Then they have Darryl Green, who's faster than that, but only has 44 interceptions. He's also a corner, but he's stupid fast, like 75 max speed fast. Okay? And then they have a decent D-line. It's not good, but it's way better than like Chicago.
And they have S. Richards still, right? On safety.
Yeah, S. Richard is their safety as well. He's only 44 hitting back. But his movement stats are very good. Like, and he's 56 interceptions. Like, the defense, even minus those things, the problem with that team is the playbook. They're really, really different, and like I'm not used to it. I played a full season against the computer with them, and that one playbook, I just don't know it. And the other playbook, while it does have some draws, like they have the broken run, they have some other things that are thrown to it, it's still a weird playbook. Like the way it's just put together is really weird compared to other NFTGL playbooks. So
Dallas is.
No, Dallas is going to go 4. Realistic.
So it's Eagles,
Giants, Cardinals, Cowboys, Chicago,
Tampa,
Minnesota, then Tampa.
Minnesota, Tampa.
Yeah, I like Minnesota, or I like Tampa, but I just based on tradability, I feel like Minnesota's probably a little better. But I like Minnesota. Minnesota defensively is a kind of team I like. It's something similar to what Carolina has. Like Carolina's defense is essentially what I've always wanted. It's like here's 11 dudes and you can use 8 of them. You know.
Touchdown.
I'm hoping your team's dead by the time I get you.
It's trying.
So, but based on that, then there's going to be some.
Oh yeah, we played for
There's some
the
good teams left.
at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically looking at. So here's the thing. if you're actually looking from a draft standpoint, if the
Green
first
Bay's last.
4 teams off the board, like just think about that. Like let's say that the draft starts and it goes Craven, Greg, Steve, Dan, and some order. Okay. And then right now it would be Bill, and then you, then Eric, I think, is the current setup. All right. So you're 6, Eric is 7. Okay. So it's entirely possible that when it gets to Bill at 5, okay, when it gets to Bill at 5, 4 teams from the NFC East are gone. So what does Bill do? Does he go, oh, I'll go play in the division with Ray, Jordan, Pine, and Eric, or I'll take this team left over in the East? Where's Bill going? And now the entire East has gone 1 through 5.
That's crazy.
And then you end up in a division with me, Eric, Pine, and Jordan. But you would have your pick of which team you want, not Chicago.
Thanks, guys. Well, somebody's doing their job.
So, it may not go that way. Like, not everyone has the same opinion that I do.
But it's lined up fucking me.
You know, like, I don't think people are going to look at Arizona's offense and necessarily want that because it's not good. I don't think people are going to look at the Giants' defense and want to deal with that because it's not good. So I could see them maybe potentially falling lower, but I don't know. Like, if they fall lower, do they fall out of the top 5?
And you have to look at what your point there about who you want to play with.
Wildshard13, whoever that is, just said, that guy playing doesn't look like Pine. Pine isn't that good looking.
Wow. Okay.
This is Matt.
What?
Did you hear what I said? The person in the chat said that person playing right now doesn't look like Pine. Pine isn't that good looking. So it's Matt. And Matt's just looking in the mirror.
Pretty much.
Mastering the changes ways. See, I need Dan on this boat.
Yeah.
Fine.
You don't know Michael Jackson, you're too white. You're not whiter than Michael Jackson.
Jackson's too white.
Michael Jackson's dead, dude. That's not funny. That's funny.
Hold on, I got one hair response for you.
Yeah, but you're gonna do it in the cushion. No one's gonna hear it.
Well, I just did.
What if it's a Lily Flopper?
Oh, if Greg falls off the chair.
You're right, Tom. I never changed the stats at the bottom of the screen, and since it's possible that Greg could lose this game, I will change the stats.
It's unlikely, though. Come on.
Where we go?
That way.
Again. Where are we at? 63. Indianapolis.
So is fine. I'm seeing a post about Opeth's releasing this live recording called Garden of the Tigers, live at the Red Rocks Amphitheater. So they performed on May 11, 2017.
This
The
is
set
bullshit.
list is Demon of the Fall.
They're not playing cracked
Devil's
out.
Orchard.
I just can't fucking stop them.
I mean, they
So
mark
are
the
they
talking
back to
paradise.
ground again? Can they
They
perform
can be
live
hard
now?
to
Like, do
stop.
they actually have like balanced set lists?
No. I don't know anything about that set.
Is that better, Craven?
Really, but no, they don't really. They play their really.
And that explains why Matt said what he said.
So I don't get it. I guess this was like a special thing.
Yeah, they do a couple of ones. Opeth is pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna listen to their next album. I'll keep listening to them. They have albums that are pretty life changing. Give them a chance. But they, you know, they do what they do. And they may
One of them.
but I don't remember.
I think it was Philly. Also when I got Metropia and
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
That's
when
when
we.
Vanipla's got thing. Magnitude 9. Remember that band?
I do. I do indeed remember that. Did you read anything about that?
Who has this game?
Yeah, somebody's
It
making money off
wasn't
this
a new
bullshit.
album, it was a
It's a live,
it's a
Indianapolis.
live recording
I know.
of
But
them.
you
New
read
Orleans.
anything about it? Like, there's no reason why they can't play those songs live when they couldn't be reworking something. The entire set list otherwise is
Don't point that thing at me.
acoustic. Or,
Yeah, I know. So I'm just like,
So like,
you think it's
Ghost
an
of
acoustic King of the
Perdition.
Fall?
I'm ripping them loud and I'm ripping them proud.
Even I mean, heir apparents from the death vocal era stuff.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm wondering if they got rid of the crowds. Roll that back.
Retro Sports Gamer Tom says, we got a game here.
Yes, we do.
Welcome back, Tom.
Sorceress, but that's not Frills.
On a couple of times.
Jared, I didn't know you needed glasses.
Actually, I probably do.
I mean, yeah.
It's getting to the point that my eyes hurt from everybody looking at the screen.
Fumbalaya!
Fumbleski!
Fumbleluski.
Okay, point it at.
Something. Fumble. Kill him! Fumble! Oh, come on.
Ah, and he gets the spin.
Ooh.
Greg only puts the headphones in for man games, Tom.
Yeah.
These computer games are not challenging enough to
Death
need
Crowds.
headphones.
Demon Fall.
So
I mean, it's one of the more songs.
He says-
They're just like throwing it into just.
Oh, he goes up top
like,
with the
what
run.
What the fuck are they doing? Are they coming back? Is this thing?
I mean, there's an album.
Because that was their most recent live performance. Was just
Shit, this game is tied.
Yes.
yeah.
I fumbled the ball. What do you want me to do?
Not drop the
Fumble
ball.
again. Fumble now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right now, fumble. Steve does the best though.
It's so weird playing the computer and not like playing the computer.
Fumble! Get him! Fumble now! Do it! Do it! First down.
No.
Oh.
No good!
Call that play. Call that
Yep. They're
play.
gonna sack him right now.
Call that
It's gonna be
play.
a sack that costs us a fumble, and they're gonna house us.
6 picks.
Right now. That's not at all even.
I feel like that might be a touchdown.
2.5 Whoa. Computer always lets us go.
Whoa.
No.
They have. They're not winning this game. They're not in this game because of their defense. They're in this game because of Greg's defense.
Yeah, Greg's defense has been a big pile of shit.
Yeah, Greg took out the headphones. He's looking to lose a bunch of games.
This one he's just going for comedy's purpose.
Greg's trying to hear the sound of defeat.
What does the sound of defeat smell like?
My ass.
Sound of defeat.
After where I was going. How's this?
No, they're not.
No.
Humphrey was
They just
moving.
need to give the ball to Falk.
I feel like they might have given up.
Falk can go for 2 for the win. I don't think.
They've done it.
Yeah,
They've done crazy shit. They've done crazier shit than that.
Oh, Ed West.
Dive.
They do it randomly though.
Fuck Ed West. That's Jerry West.
Yeah, they did. He came through with a touchdown with Falk. Right, professional. Jerry Rice.
Oh wow, that's first down. killing the clock.
Yes, they are.
Craven said, "Good night, my friends," and Jared.
Damn.
That might be the funniest shit
Damn.
you said all day.
Jared.
That might
Jared,
be
be
the funniest
gentle.
shit he said
Right?
since Harry.
He's on death's door.
I actually like you, Craven. What the fuck, man?
He's like, Jared, I nearly died and it's your fault.
Got 99 problems, but a heart
Damn,
attack.
Deanna just called him out. She said, oh, that's rude.
Yeah, damn right it is.
Then she said LOL because she thought it was
I
funny
actually
as
thought you
fuck.
and I were cool. I guess not.
Come on, Roosevelt!
Go! Call timeout!
No.
Call timeout, Greg.
It's over. Boo.
Man, Greg can't even
Boo.
call a timeout when
Pile
we
You
of
lose.
didn't even lose
shit.
properly.
We can't even call a timeout when we tell him to.
Look at that yardage differential.
Yeah. Oh my god. You guys
Gotta
need
teach
to...
guys how to.
I feel like I cheated somebody out of money. Who had that game?
I don't know.
I hope if they did, hopefully they spent $8 on it.
Oh, that would be awesome.